think so?
Ethan Preston, Power City, North Dakota.
All right, where to even begin? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm your host here, Ethan Preston. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is finally me getting to the first Bassmaster Central Open of 2021. Finally getting this video edited, and we're going to start off with some bad news. Most of the footage from day one that you'll be seeing here was lost. I got multiple fish catches, stuff like that. My morning interview telling who I was with, what boat number, my game plan, my mental space, where I was at, everything like that is gone. I don't know what happened. We did get some rain the first day. I did notice I was wearing the chesty mount with the GoPro on there, and it did say file repairing a couple times, and so I wasn't sure what was going on. Normally when it says file repairing, it'll repair it and it'll save it. For some reason, it didn't save. I run on looping mode. I mean, there's like less than a 1% chance that I would have forgotten. I've been using the GoPros for a while not to click it and save, so I don't know what happened. So we're gonna roll some clips here, and I'm gonna kind of talk you through the video and kind of bridge that gap between the video clips that we're showing and what's missing and fill in the space there, so you can understand what I was kind of going through in the moment. So going into day one, there was going to be rain forecasted. Luckily, I brought my rain bibs, my rain jacket with. Rain was going to be forecasted after 9 o'clock, something like that. We blasted off, and we did a short run. Actually, it was only a couple-mile run. Went into the bay that my boater said that he had caught multiple smallmouth and largemouth, ranging from that 3 to 5 pounds around floating docks with the black. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. If you're from the south, you've seen it a lot more than up here in the north. Floating docks with black, it's almost like Rubbermaid containers underneath them, but it's black plastic that floats that dock up. And he said he caught a lot of them during in practice. So what we did a lot of is literally just beat around on those plastic docks to see if there was any fish there. I just bought I think it was a War Eagle spinnerbait, 1/2 ounce, and it was chartreuse and white skirt with a gold blade, Indiana blade, and an orange kicker. Now I think this will be important to you, that's why I'm throwing it in here. Wandering around the one he's fishing right here, and there's a walkway coming down here. And what I did is I took that spinnerbait. The water was a little bit dirtier, and there was some grass in the water, not a whole lot. I was slow rolling. It's like my 6th cast in the same spot because we were power pulled down. He was fishing around the corners and the cables and stuff and the poles. And so I figured, well, what the heck, I might as well just throw in the same spot. I felt good about it, and then boom, hooked up like on my 6th cast. One was 15 inches. So that was my first fish, good confidence. Big weight lifted off my shoulders, so now I get to walk across the stage. And now it was time to gear down, and it was time to try and get 2 and 3 in the boat. Fast forward, it probably another hour goes by, and we fish down a section of docks, and we fish back, and we fish down, and we fish back, and not much is really happening. I can't remember if he caught a couple or something like that. He's like, let's go fish the other side. So we go ahead and move over to the other side, and at this point, that Bandit 200 that I had, the all white one, ended up breaking off. Switched over to a Bandit 100. Now, the reason why I switched over there is I was seeing some shad chasing my spinnerbait up. So I was like, well, I broke off on a cable. I'll look for a crankbait that I think they'll resemble shad. We went to the other side. It's still about that 5 feet depth, but there's a lot more rock in there. First cast with that little crankbait, boom, catch one. Was not a keeper, but that gave me some confidence to move forward and use that bait. Going now down the other side of the bank, and I wish the GoPro was running because it was literally in 10 minutes I had like 6 fish. It was bang, 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 bang. Caught one next to a floating dock. It literally, I casted past it, was reeling real fast because he was going on and I didn't want to get snagged up. Reeling really fast. It bounces off the dock, boom, gets smashed. That's my 2nd keeper. Get it in the boat, 16 inches, something like that. Choked it. I mean, it was deep, but now it's downpouring. Like, it's downpouring. My GoPro's covered up in my rain jacket, and I unzip it, take the footage, put it in live well. Again, none of this was saved, unfortunately. But I went along the way and caught multiple smaller fish on that little crankbait. Fish that side, go back to the other side, work our way down. There's a boat ramp where somebody has a homemade boat ramp for a campground, and this is the first fish I've got on film right here.
There you go. It's about the size of the one you had.
So not big at all. I mean, a tiny one, but finally my GoPro for some reason was starting to work. We totally scrapped that and ran back to a different area that he had caught some fish on. So I'm sitting with 2 fish in the live well. I can't remember if he's got 2 or 3. So I'm like hoping for number 3. Like you need number 3. It's going to be tough fishing for a co-angler unless you're maybe offshore on Pickwick with a boater that's really on a big school. We're fishing up shallow. Not much was going on, so I knew I at least needed 3. And a 15-inch largemouth there was weighing about 2 pounds. So if I could get, my goal was to get 7 pounds a day just from the practice I had. So if I could get 3 fish at 15 inches, I was looking at about that 6 to 6.5 pounds, which is really close to the 7 pounds I was looking for. So we were fishing some riprap. He was throwing a crankbait, and I just felt my little crankbait wasn't getting down deep enough. If this is the bottom of your riprap rocks up here, it was hitting here and then it was coming off and it wasn't staying down. I was hoping that there would be some transitional fish at the bottom, so I threw a drop shot, the same thing I threw down at Louisville Lake in Texas.
Think so?
Yeah.
14 and a half. $14 and a half.
Caught that fish, man, I was kind of devastated. It was really slow. It had been 2 or 3 hours, and we only had about an hour before we had to run in after this fish was caught. And so I was really upset. Not really upset, but I was just like, man. But every fish that bit on day 1 came in the boat. So you got to be super excited about that. Your execution was clean. We just couldn't get those bigger bites.
John Canelo, Marion, Illinois. John's got 3 6-pound finals, 6-pound. Ethan Preston, Commerce City, North Dakota. Put them on in there. He's got 2 fish, 5 pounds, dead even.
Thanks, sir.
Yep. Give him. Don't get your receipt.
As you saw, I went into weigh-in. Didn't even have none of the post weigh-in stuff even saved. Went in. We had 5-some pounds with 2 fish. I mean, again, 5.5 pounds with 2 fish. 1 more fish. We're looking at 7.5 pounds. So it was a bigger deal, and a bigger deal than I thought. Actually going into this. So day 1's over. Luckily for day 2, as you'll see here, I got more footage, except I didn't catch as many fish. I didn't catch that 7 fish that I did on day 1. Unfortunately, only a couple clips saved. Here are only a couple clips saved of my fish catches again, but you'll watch here and see how it went.
Day 2, Bassmaster Central Open here on Pickwick Lake. Yesterday I ended up fishing and finishing with 2 fish. I think I caught 7 fish. Hopefully you guys saw most of them. Some of you didn't because of the rain. It was downpouring so bad camera would have not done good, but I was able to show them off once I got them in the boat. Weighed in 2 fish for 5 pounds even. It's got me sitting in 77th place out of 170 co-anglers. Have a chance to make a top 10. I would need somewhere of 9 pounds today. 3 pounds of fish. It'll be pretty tough, but if I get 7 to 8 pounds, I might get a check. So roughly around 7 pounds is what it's weighing for 3 15-inch keepers. So I'll definitely need to get that today. It's going to be a little bit tougher. We're fishing with Brandon Tallhamer, I think is how you pronounce his last name. So we're going to be fishing shallow, so we'll see what happens.
All right, we got about 3 minutes. Aoki, boat 74, straight ahead. Chris Keeble, boat 75.
Were they right away in the morning?
That's what they say, that night. But if these things jump, you'll lose.
Like literally I was talking to him about it. Oh. Called your shot. Fat.
I knew that spinnerbait was gonna break. It's been wore out.
Almost 16.
What's the hell? I told you.
Let me test this out. We've been one here. Took one crank.
I'll go down there and wait for the wall.
Yeah.
I take off and go and hit that spot where them spawners was, and I had that buzzbait tied on. I ain't even thrown it all week. I'm like, I'm gonna give it a whirl. Throw the fourth cast up in there over them beds. I thought they were 4 pounders, and one of them freaking rolled on it. And,
Did that for a year. Ooh. Long. Long. Number 2. Which a lot of times in the lakes country, Jesus. Yep.
we're working on something. Don't know what, but by God, I swear we're working on it.
There you go. This is a 7. Oh, there we go. Fall in the water. Come on, baby. Barely hooked. Don't jump.
Nice work, son. Nice work.
Let's see if she measures now. They say you gotta fan it.
Yeah, but they'll fan it from like right there. See where it touched?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
You think so?
Yep.
All right.
We'll measure them again there.
Yeah.
Generally, if I get one that's close, I'll measure them
At the end?
yeah, because Only thing you can do it good is get up there on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Get up there to wow them, then it's like.
Oh, yeah.
I don't do it.
Old biggin.
I don't do old big. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's a big old bacon.
Good job.
Thank you, dude. He's going. I've been all right. That's on pump though, right?
Smiley on camera.
Ready to call him. Marcusburg, West Virginia. Head 10 pound pitcher on some first aid competition. And number 2, 10 pounds, 10 ounces. 10. Ethan Preston, Howard City, North Dakota. I'm guessing your favorite color is yellow.
Yes, sir.
I'm a good guesser. 2 pounds, 3 ounces, 2-3. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate you fishing with us.
Yes, sir.
Georgia State, Chamber of Commerce Day.
Ended up weighing in 7 some pounds, 5 on the first day, 5 and some change, and then 2 on the second day. Finished 104th out of 175 co-anglers. I've been doing this will be my second full year, and I had 1 in 2019, but my worst finish ever on an open. The one thing I will hang my hat on is, 1, I fished very cleanly. Every bite that I got came in the boat. Okay, just couldn't get that keeper on the first day to make it 3, and ended up only getting the 1 fish on day 2 that actually kept and weighed in for me. So I fished cleanly, I made smart decisions, I felt like, and I'm going to go into that actually here in the next video. I'm going to break down my rod, reel, line, and lure setup, and basically my mental space at why I picked these lures and why I switched them up like I was talking about, because there's some cool key components without getting this video too long that I want to actually dive into. Some observations I did while fishing, and some preconceived notions, and some homework I had done about fishing down south and Pickwick itself, and some of the practice stuff. So dive into my mental space and how I chose those baits and had success with it. So that'll be in the next video. So if you guys are seeing this or whatever, be watching out for the next one, or get ready. If you've seen it a little later, go ahead and check out the next one to be the recap video for Pickwick and the Bassmaster Central Open. So super excited about it. We're back home. We're gonna get some fishing tournaments done. I've got some actually install videos coming your way that I did some upgrades to the Skeeter here. With the rescheduling, with the flooding and stuff down in Alabama, now the next 2 Central Opens have been moved till October. So I'll be home for about 9 days in the month of October, and not all consecutive. So we're going to be gearing up for that. We're going to be doing local tournaments here. We're going to be coming to you with more videos, and we're also going to be doing instrumental videos to where I'm going to be out in the water fishing, and I'm going to run you through my mental space. I think a lot of people on this channel want to learn things, and I really want to teach you guys some things, at least what I do. You can learn from other people, and I'm still learning obviously as well. We're going to dive into and have multiple videos going, and where I'm actually showing you what's going through my mind on the water. So I'm really excited about that. But if you guys haven't already, popping up here, all the Preston Outdoors social medias. We just reached 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm super pumped about that. And we just got over 5,000 subscribers on Instagram, and we're approaching 10,000 followers on TikTok. So the social medias are going well. I'm hoping to get this channel to 3,000 subs by the end of the year. We'll see if it happens, but that's my goal. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, if you follow along, you follow along on the Facebook, the Instagram, everything like that, leave a comment here in the video. Let me know what you guys thought of me posting, keep you updated and all that stuff. So I'm super excited to get this video to you guys. I apologize that we had some electronic malfunctions, but that's just how it is sometimes when you're fishing in adverse conditions. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that crap, and tune in next time too. Preston Outdoors.